Well, if this isn't a financial wake-up call for the U.S. banking system, then what is? Joining me to talk about today's Dow drop is Gerald Celente, director of the Trends Research Institute. All right, Mr. Celente, this has got to have an impact on the future. I want to know what you think about all this, what your reaction was when you saw what was happening, not only in Greece, but with the stock market here in the United States and around Europe.
We're trend forecasters. Our job is to look ahead before the events occur. So none of this comes as a surprise. Those who have heard me on Russia TV for these many, many months have heard our warnings of the crash of 2010. And we were saying this while other people were saying that the economy is rebounding. It's not rebounding. We said it was the bailout bubble, and the bailout bubble would burst. And that's what we're seeing happening. Greece is merely the canary in the economic mine shaft. It's the wake-up call for more of what's to come.
But Mr. Celente, I mean, we're talking about Greece. This is a small country, and it's undeniable the impact that its debt crisis has had around the world. But this is just one day. I mean, certainly we were in the midst of an economic recovery. I mean, there's no denying that there were signs pointing in the right direction, signs that were lasting more than one day, signs that were lasting months. Isn't it possible that this is just going to be a little hiccup?
You mean you're talking about those green shoots that they were promising a while ago? No, it's a cover-up. They've dumped every country around the world, the United States, the UK, all of Europe, China, India, Japan, South Korea. Name the country, they've been dumping trillions of dollars of so-called stimulus money. They've been taking in the bad assets of the banks and financiers and loaning out more money again. They built the bigger bubble. The bubble is bursting. Greece is just a symptom of what's more to come.
And as you said, one of the jobs of the Trends Research Institute is to look ahead and to forecast. So talk to me about what you expect is next. I mean, if, as you say, this bubble is bursting, what's next?
The crash of 2010. That's our forecast that we came out with in the Trends Journal on January 13th of this year. And we're sticking with it. We're saying that the world markets will have gone through a severe economic crash before 2011 begins. And we're going to see country after country go through this kind of turmoil. Again, this is only a cover-up. You cannot keep printing all this fake money. Look what happened to gold. Current events form future trends. Gold prices went up $34 today. People around the world are going to be bailing out of their fiat currencies and getting into the real hard currency of gold. And by the way, there are many connections that are going to happen. As you start seeing more and more countries face the turmoil of Greece, there's going to be a lot of political instability worldwide.
Well, I'm wondering, I mean, you talk a little bit about gold. I mean, what, if you had to give somebody advice about what to do, somebody that really wanted to make the right move, living here in the United States, about their money, what would you say?
Well, number one, I think you have to be out of your mind to invest in the stock market. It's a rigged game. Look what happened today when the stocks dropped 700 points in 15 minutes. You know how many people got blown out of the market? And what do they attribute it to? Dark pools, high-frequency trading, insider trading. I think you have to take no risk at all. When you take risk, you gamble. To me, what I do personally, I'm only advocating it for myself, I have 80% of my assets in gold. The cash that I have, I hedge between dollars, US dollars, and Canadian dollars. One goes up, the other one goes down. To me, it's about wealth preservation. Greece, Portugal, Ireland, Spain, the Ukraine, Latvia, Italy. Go around the globe. You're going to start seeing the defaults on sovereign debts. There is no safe risk to take. When you take a risk, you gamble. No time to gamble now.
I want to do something a little different with you, Mr. Celente. I mean, a lot of times we talk about what's next. Let's for a second look back. How did we get to this place where everything is so interconnected?
Well, it's the global economy, and it's all things are connected, like the blood which unites us all, said Chief Seattle. So when you have a ripple effect one place, especially in this global environment, you have a ripple effect around the world. The other thing that made it happen is these two bigs. And that's where the problem is. The trading today, this great decline happened because of the two bigs that were placing their bets. When we have to say the too big to fail banks. So when you have the two bigs, all you need is one break in the link and the entire system collapse. And that's, by the way, has been being built upon even bigger under the Obama administration example of saving more of the too big to fail. So the banks, in effect, have become even bigger since the crisis happened in March of 2009.
And real quick, Gerald, our correspondent in New York was telling us there are a lot of reports coming out in terms of today's massive drop on Wall Street that it's possible it may have been a user error. Somebody entered a B instead of an M, billion instead of million. Do you think that this is possible?
These systems, it's not one guy making a little mistake. No, the system is so rigged. This is what we're trying to say. What things are going on that people have no idea about. Oh, they call it a fat finger that hit a B instead of an M. Come on, let's grow up about this. It's bigger than that. The systems are collapsing. And anybody believes that if anyone's in control that's going to save the day, they're going to go down with the ship of state.
All right, good advice for anyone listening. As always, Gerald Celente, Director of